How's it going, everybody? Massive Downy here, bringing you guys another video. Today, I am putting together another Lego set. So, coming in at 193 pieces, we have the Fox Lodge. Boom, right there it is. Getting pretty close to the end here. We have, what, 6 more after this one? Yeah, 6 more. I am definitely planning on buying more after we get through all these ones. There's a couple more that I've seen that I'm thinking about buying. A couple of cheap ones. They have like a pirate ship one that's like $14. Thinking about getting that one. Like I said, some of the cheaper ones, some of the $20 ones, $30 ones. If I can get this box open, I can get. There we go. I think I just see. I can't get these. They're taped on there. Not taped, they're glued on there really well. Come on. There we go. My God. Let me just destroy this box real quick. Man, the glue on this one was strong. Okay. Bag number 2. Bag number 1. Our ground. I got some kind of paper here. What is this? I've never seen this before. I have no idea what this is. It's talking about the new packaging, which was their paper ones. I've seen a couple of the paper ones. I actually like them. They're not bad. But, is that everything? The box empty? Oh, it's empty to me. Oh, let's get our box. Right there, we got our ground piece. Got my instructions, so let me... Box 1, box 2. That's about bag 1, bag 2. Well, let's get our first bag opened up here. Probably keep the ground wet right there. Right there. Right, yeah, right there. Looks good to me. Let me try to get my first bag opened up here, because our very first thing for setup are the characters and animals, mobs, the people. Oh, the people. But I gotta get these bags opened up first. So I'm gonna keep bag 2 closed for right now. Unless they want me to open it up. As far as I'm aware, I don't need it open right now. I don't think so. But yes, let's get our characters built up here. We got a fox guy, the furry dude. He's a furry wearing the fox costume. He's got his fishing rod and diamond sword. I'm trying to get the whip in his hand. This isn't a fishing pole, it's a whip. They just want to say it's a fishing pole, and I put the diamond sword in his hand. If I can get it in his hand. Got it. And then I need to find the fish, which is orange. Where are you, orange fish? There it is. And then that goes on the end there. If you can see it. Hopefully my hands are in frame well enough. There we go. And then we have our boy fox guy here. Turn his hand a bit so we can see a better look at him. There we go. The man dressed as a fox. He's just going to go right there. Next, we have the ground, which is easy to put together. He's just head and legs, which, there you go. Is that his legs? That's a furnace. There's his legs. Boom. If it'll focus in there, we have the drowned. So let's go right there. Next, fox guy. Now we're building the foxes. And they're different sizes, I think. So we're going to need different different ones. Okay, let's get all our pieces together here. Are they visible? They're visible there. Right there. That's visible. Okay, we need those two pieces. I need one of these pieces. I need two of these square oranges. We're just going to get some of these pieces together so I can see what I'm working with. Now, I don't know if there's a difference in the fox heads. There's two of them. I don't know if one's smaller, if one's bigger. They look the same to me. They look the same size to me. So we're going to assume they're the same size. Yeah, 1 second to look at this. Is that brown? It looks brown. Yes, it's got to be brown because that's brown. That one, I think we need that one. And I think we have everything here to build the fox. So let's get this together real quick. Starting with those two pieces. I'm going to snap together. Fox head right on front there. And then the little tail bit, like on that. Then we're going to put the plate on its back. Put that down. If I bump the mic, sorry. My hand is right there. Or my arm is right next to it. Two orange plates here. Or single studs. I don't know what these are called. And then, boom, tail. Fox built. And let's give you a close-up of the fox there. That's the first one built. And now we're going to have to build the Arctic fox and a second fox. But, there is a difference. This one is longer. The second one is a little longer. We need this piece. Of course, we need that piece. And then we need two orange pieces. There's an orange piece. There's another orange piece. We need two black studs. The two black studs. Can't find the second one. Only one. We need that piece. Where is that second stud? Why can't I seem to find it? Well, I do need this one, so we're just going to grab that one while I continue to look over my pieces over here. I need that one. I need this white piece. I actually need a third one of these. We got the fox head there. I need that piece there. I need the hook piece. There it is, found it. Our second black stud. And I think that is everything we need for this second fox. Let's start putting it together. Which I need that one and that one on the bottom. And then the two black studs. Boom, perfect. And that is set. We need the fox head up there. We need the second orange piece there, and then followed by the tail piece. We put the plate on the back. I see. Oh, sorry, bumped the mic again. We take the one by one, put it on the bottom of the hook. You actually got to turn the hook. Boom. Second fox is done. The slightly bigger one. So that one is the adult fox, and there is the kid fox. We got both of those guys done. Now onto our Arctic fox. Boom. Boom. These are all going to be the white pieces. So I need that one. The only difference is going to be some of the pieces on the tail, which is that one. We need 3 of the small plates. There those are. We need 2 of the lightly blue studs, and then we need the gray pieces, like so. And then I need a plate. I think that is everything, all right? Boom, so let's put it together. That one on the bottom, followed by these two. It's feet. Got its feet. We're going to put its head on. There's its head. Followed by that one, and then the gray piece. Followed by the plate on its back. And then we got to put the hook piece on there. There we go. Boom. Our Arctic fox is done. There's a close-up of that one. Put it right there next to the launch box. Okay, now we are building some of the outer pieces, some of the display pieces, and we're starting with this gray one. This 2x, no, not that one, not that one. That 2x2 plate with a centerpiece, torch handle. We need the clear orange piece, clear yellow piece. And then we're just going to put these together real quick. And that will build a torch on top of a block, like so. Boom. As you can see, it's that piece right there. That one is done. There we go. Next, we need this brown piece. Where is this on? There it is. We need the 2x2 with the center and the momentum. I need this. It looks like a quarter block. I've never seen one of these before. It's like a half, maybe a quarter. It's a little weird. No, it's a little weird. We need 2 green pieces. This is going to go like so. That goes in the middle. 2 green pieces. This is supposed to be some kind of plant. I don't see it on the box. I don't know where that goes. Maybe it goes somewhere inside the fox, but I don't know. I don't know. Let me itch my ankle. Next, we need that piece. We need that piece. We need the brown piece, and then the cake plate top. And we're building a cake, so this has got to go on the inside somewhere, which it doesn't show on the fox, but or on the box. I said fox, not the box. Fox, box, fox, the box. Okay, so this is like a dual furnace. So the front of that one is going to be on. That front is off, so you can decide which one you want. I'm going to have it as the on piece. Looks better. And then I need plate top. The furnace is done. There's our furnace. Of course, we're going to want it on. It's a winter. We're in the winter area here. So you got to have the winter piece. You know, got to have it on. Got to keep warm. Next, we're building a bed. I was wondering what these purple pieces were for. They had these purple pieces, and I was like, what are these purple pieces? Actually, before we're building the bed, we actually need to build the crafting table. So we're actually taking, if I can get it in there, that's one. And we're taking this one. And then there is a crafting table on top. Boom, crafting table is done. Pop that down over here with the bits. The bits. We've got a bunch of bits. So we need 2 of those. That's one, 2 of these, that one, and I need one of these. And we're just going to go like so. Those are going to go on the bottom, the round pieces. Flip it purple, white, top. If it'll click in there, followed by that purple piece, and yeah, that's done. Boom, bed complete. Now we are finally building the ground. So that's the piece we're starting with here. We need that one, and we need this one, which goes right in the middle, like that. And then we need this one. The way they have it shown in the page is like to the side here. So we do that, and then one of those. Next, the water, and then we're doing this. So two, yeah, it's two there, and there's a clear. So, get on there. There we got it. Doggone, get on there. Get on there. And then this is going to attach to our big platform here, like so. So we got a nice ground being built. Next, we've got it turned like this. That one goes there. And that one goes there. Checking my hand in frame there. It is okay. It's hard to see. The way I have my stuff set up, it's just hard to see. So I'd like to make sure everything's still in frame when I'm trying to build. So that goes in that corner piece there. That line goes up behind it. We need this white patch, but we're going to throw this one in first, which goes up in this corner piece. And that one goes next to it. Making sure those are pressed down all the way. Next, we've got a bunch of these pieces that go over here, which I'm going to assume is where all the crafting items go, based on what I know. Based on what I know, I think that's where the crafting pieces are going to go. Orange piece there. This one goes there. We take another orange piece, which goes right there. And then we take this one, which goes right there. And then this one goes there. Make sure that's everything so far. Yes, 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 yes. It looks correct to me. Next. That one goes there. That one goes there. Okay. We're putting an orange block there. Taking on the rest of these. This one goes there. This one goes there. That one goes there. Making sure. Yes, we're all set so far. Next, bed goes there. What is that? The plant goes next to the bed, like so. Give you guys a turn there so you can kind of see what this thing is set up. Next, we're doing this flower piece here, which I'm just going to place down right here. I've got to get 3 of these green pieces together and the 3 red pieces. Okay, like that. And then the green go on top of the red, and then they stick on top like that. So I got to do that a couple of times. almost got it. They're so small. It's just quite hard to deal with them with my fingers. Okay, and that goes in there. Hopefully that is. I can't. Okay, it feels like it's in all the way. It's hard to tell. It's a little loose feeling to me. Next, torch goes right there. Turning this back over like this. Cake piece goes there. Our furnace goes there. Crafting table goes on the edge there, like so. And then we've got our crate piece here too, which goes right there. Okay, and that is the finished product for that. I've got an extra whip here. I'm gonna put that inside the item box, or inside this box here, because they originally have the diamond sword in the box. But if they're gonna give me an extra whip, then why not put the whip in there? Like he's got an extra fishing pole sitting around. But that is it for the first bag. Now we're moving on to the second bag, which is the box. It's time to put the box together. Pour all the pieces, all the bigger pieces over here, and I'm going to get the smaller pieces. I'm thinking about pouring them. Well, let me do this the opposite way. Let me take my big pieces, put them over here, along the back here. And then we'll put the smaller pieces right here. A little easier for me to work with if they're right there. You know, have them close. Have them close back. Might actually save this small bag for the spare pieces that I will have at the end here. So this is the way they have it facing so far. And the first thing we are doing is we're taking this. That's going right here on those three pieces where I thought our crafting places were going to go. And then on top of that, we are taking these 1x2 with the holes on top, placing them across the top of that. So let me spread these smaller pieces out here. And boom, that is set like that. Next, we need 3 of the square 2x2s, larger ones. Sorry if you hear door slamming, that is my neighbor, who just pulled up right next to the window I'm working at and slamming their doors. Boom, that's set right there. Next, we are taking, now their dogs are going off. That's what I'm talking about, man. That is so annoying. Every time I go to make a video right here, that these people are just constantly outside. It's like they know I'm doing something right here. It's like they sense it. They sense that I am doing something right here, and they need to be as annoying as possible. But yes, we got the 1x1s on the edges here. Next, we're taking a big one of these, and then it's going to go right along the back side here. If it sticks, this one is going right there. We need a black one there, and then I need another 4x4 here, and then I need another 2x2 orange behind the black one. Boom, right there. That is set. Next page, I need a couple more of these big ones, which one's going there, another one right there. So that is set. Okay, and next, we need a plate, which is going to go in the front here, and then 3 of the smooth plates, which are going to go right on top here to make its nose. Boom, fox nose done. On to the next page. We are doing this one, which is going to go right here next to the front. So if I can put it in there, and then I need a second one on top of that one. That is set. Now we need 3 of these ones, which are going to go over to the front here, like so. Boom. So that is all set there. Next, we need this one, which goes here. We need another 2x4 behind it. We need a, where's it at? I think it's the only piece that it's, I need a 1x2 orange. There it is. I need a 1x2 orange. Goes in the middle there, and then a 2x2 black. Okay, that is set there. Next, we're going to turn it around real quick, because that's what it needs us to do. This is going to go right here. And then they have this mat piece, which goes right there above it. So that is set there. Okay, turn it back this way real quick. We need to put down another white one right here, followed by a 2x4. That's not it. Where are you, 2x4? There it is. And that one's going to go on the back side there. That is set. Next, orange. And then we're taking 2 brown pieces, like that. This one's going to go there, and then I need another orange one, our last orange one, which goes right there. We're all set there. On to our next page. If the video cuts out here in a minute or two, I might have to do a reset. Never know with my camera. It likes doing weird stuff sometimes. So, give it a second here. I'll know whether or not if I should continue. Okay, let's just keep going. Just got to keep an eye on this. Should be fine. There's a certain point where my camera will just cut off. It looks like we got past that point, so we should be pretty decent here for the time being. Yes. Right there. Couple plates. Right there. On to the next page. I need to do a long one, which goes on the back here. It might be a little hard to see. And then I need one of these right there. And then, okay, I need to get this piece, which goes above it like that. And then, let me turn it back where it shows it here. I need a plate piece, which goes here. And then I need a orange one that goes right there. Gotta be careful, I don't want to separate them there. I think that is it for that page. It looks like it. Next, I need this piece, which is going to have me build up something here. This is going to go there. This piece is going to go here. So like that. Another plate piece, which is going to go behind that plate piece, followed by this plate piece, which is going to go there. And that is going to lay right here, where I would assume is a window. That's going to go there. Next, I need this plate piece, which is going to go right there. It should be this one. It's going to go there. And then I need another 2x4 brick right there. Next, I need these 2 pieces, which are going to go right here on its head. Make sure they're on there correctly. Next, I need these bricks, which are going to go right here, and last one goes right there. Now I need these plates. I'm still placing down some plate pieces. That one goes there. This one goes right there. And then this one goes there. We got those plates there. Now we're building something. We're building the top of its head now. So I need this piece, one of these, which are going to go like this, and then I need this one, which is going to go there like that. And then I need the second one, which is going to go like that. So that's what we've got so far. And this, 1 second. Just want to make sure I didn't mess this up. That's going to go right there. I think I missed a step. Let me go back real quick. I did miss a step. How and when? Give me 1 second here. I have, somewhere along the lines, I have missed a step. Okay, I see what I did here. That's got to come off real quick. It ain't building Legos if I don't miss a step, you know. Okay, so what I forgot to do here is add this plate piece, which is going to go right there. I think I missed one other step here, which might be an issue. Let me make sure here. 1, 2, 3. That one goes there, correct. These two go here. Okay. Okay, got those ones. Okay. Just did that, so that's correct now. Plates go there like that, yes. That orange bit goes there, yes. I'm sorry that I have to go back a bit. Okay. And now this attaches here, like so. You forget one piece. One piece you forget. And you got to go all the way back around. Okay. What I'm doing next is we're taking this bit and we're putting this one up front, plate, and then this one goes like this, and that's I would say somehow that goes there, but yeah, I guess it does fit. Okay, I was thrown off there for a second. Thrown off. Okay. Let me get the last and final pieces here. We are doing this and this, this, and this, that one, and that one, this one on top, and that one, and that's going to go right there on its head, and it is done. We have it complete. Now we just got to set everything up, all the characters, where I want them, how I want them. I'm gonna have him standing up here, like he's fishing from up here. That's how I want it. I want him up here fishing, up in a safe spot. We're gonna put the this guy right here. We're gonna put the Arctic fox right there in the snow zone, and then we're gonna put our two normal foxes off to the side here. That one's just it's down for the count. It fell. It's down. Put the small one there. Put the big one. If I can get the big one down, there we go. Big one is down. Now let's give you guys a full view of this one right here. It looks pretty good. I like it. I like the big fox here. Should get more of the animal ones. The inside. All set. There's its window. There we go. Looks good. Another nice build here with only a small amount of disturbance and having to go back. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will catch you in the next one.